a community farm, and we grow a lot of food. We try to grow kind of like anything you can grow outside in Iowa, and we grow food. We are trying to be very ecological and to grow really healthy food with the goal to share it with as many people as possible. We are in central Iowa, in Boone County, about 15 miles northwest of Ames.
We're trying to bring together a lot of different voices and guidance and support and give back to the community as well, sort of outside of usual avenues of commerce that often sort of dictate the dynamics of farming.
So we are 100% volunteer. So I'm like a full-time volunteer. I've been a full-time volunteer for 14 years, and we started maybe dreaming about this farm in 2007. But yeah, we rented an acre of land in 2008. And now we own 11 acres, and I think we have a wider community of people that are involved.
I feel like all of us who come and work here and share space here have a lot of different roles. We're involved in creating the community and maintaining the community and making decisions about this space. So
I am a mentee on the farm, or an apprentice, and I have been here for about 3 months.
I am a mentee/intern living on the farm for the past 3 months almost.
I am one of the summer interns. I'm also a mentee through the Women Food and Ag Network program.
Like, as interns, there's like different like types of work to do too. Even like, obviously there's like cooking. There's doing the animal chores. There's like always weeding to do, like planting new things. I didn't realize how much work planting was.
Learning about potatoes has been really fabulous. It's my favorite food, and it's just really cool to see the whole life cycle, and like also I think in general just learning how much work goes into growing our food.
I love the connection of knowing where my food is coming from and being part of that process. And I think my favorite thing about spending whole days out here is doing harvest in the morning and then cooking lunch and just cooking with like things that came out of the ground like 20 feet away from where I'm cooking. Is such an amazing experience.
One of my favorite days was garlic day, because we just we pulled out all the garlic and trimmed them and sorted them and hung them up, and they're still in the corn crib right now hanging up. But I think it was just really nice to have this one large task that we could all do.
I love that anybody can come out here, and according to their abilities, there's something for them to do. No one is turned away.
It takes a community to get this done. It's an impressive amount of work, and if you were ever to come out on a Tuesday or a Friday and see the harvest, you'd see that community.
So we harvest from 7 to 10. So we arrive at 7 and we gather together as a group, however many people are here first, and go around and say our names and just kind of greet each other, and then also look through the list of crops there are to harvest and talk through who wants to lead harvesting certain crops.
I mean, at the beginning of the season, not really being able to lead any crops, but now being able to volunteer to lead a few different crops depending on the harvest, I think has been, really cool to feel even though there's such a breadth of knowledge that I don't know yet, and it's cool to, have some expertise in things and be able to share the leadership load.
All the different harvest teams go out to their crops. And then in the pack house, where I spend most of my time, we're setting things up, we're getting the boxes out, getting them ready to be filled. I'm setting up the wash station. The crops are brought in and weighed and logged. And then after washing, everything goes back into the pack house to be distributed to all the boxes, and the people in the pack house just make the most lovely, beautiful, colorful boxes with everything we've harvested that day.
I think like everybody's spirits are always so high at the end of harvest, and it's just like really fun to like take that energy into your day.
We really try to make our volunteer experience really rewarding for everyone. Like we want people to have an opportunity to get to meet new people, and to maybe learn new things and be exposed to like new ideas about farming or ecology or simple living. Yeah, and maybe just have fun and like be inspired maybe by like a beautiful place.
It can be very transformative for people who are here, especially people who are coming here. Sometimes those of us that are living on the farm, we're so in the midst of stuff, we don't kind of step back to realize things. But when people come and visit and they tell us how great it makes them feel to be here, that's pretty inspiring. Even on the hardest days, you get that.
This is the one time in my week when I am totally 100% present. Like at home, at work, you're always being pulled in a lot of different directions. But here, especially when you're harvesting, I find you're just harvesting.
It's not about a profit. Like I guess our profit is our relationships and with each other. So we're having a lot of fun and enjoying our time.